Well, hello. Good morning. Welcome to my drawing challenge. I'm Mark Kistler, and this is the Mark Kistler live on YouTube. Ooh, I'm so excited. We get to draw in 3D today. This is our 30 days, 30 drawings challenge. One drawing a day for 30 days. And I'm proud of you for accepting the challenge. Now, whether it's you're accepting the challenge, this is your first day, or whether this is your 21st day, it's never too late to start. I'm so excited you're taking this challenge and accepting the challenge to expand your imagination and ignite your inspiration. Yeah, so let's get right into the drawing. Let's uh, let's take our. Let me switch the camera off here. I'm so excited. Today we're going to be drawing that right there, the mouse hole. Let me get this over here. Let me get this screen all set up here. I'm so excited you're taking this challenge. 30 days, 30 drawings. Now, if you have fun, be sure to share this video and this link with all your friends. Let's get a million YouTube subscribers. Subscribe to this channel and drawing. One drawing a day for 30 days, okay? So, we're going to draw this one right here. Now, this is one of my hour-long lessons on Mr. Mark Mondays at my Mark Kistler live site. And I'll tell you more about that later. But we're going to draw this really cool little 12 to 15-minute video lesson. It's going to be so much fun. So let's get ready here. Take your pencil and let's draw a light line going up what I call direction northwest. So we're going to draw a light line going up here. That'll be our guideline. Now, when I say a light line in direction northwest, it's slanted a little bit up to the left. And at markkistlerlive.com on my Mr. Mark Mondays, we talk about the drawing compass, and these are the four positions that artists will position their characters or objects in an environment that they're drawing. So these are the four positions. Today what we're using is this line right here, and we're going to have the noses, all the little mouse noses. This guy is coming down here in direction southwest. So we're going to be using these positions just about not going to use it every single time, but just about every time you draw, and you want to draw in 3D. And you can twist and turn your paper to kind of define that line. All right, so there's your light guideline. It's sketchy, loose, doesn't have to be perfect. All right, well, let's start with a doorway. I'm going to make this doorway a little bit thicker. I mentioned it gets smaller as it moves away. So I'm going to do vertical lines. If you can match the vertical lines up with the side of your TV screen or the side of your monitor or the side of your paper. These are vertical lines as opposed to horizontal lines going horizontal going across. All right, good job. Now talking about the 12 Renaissance words. Watch this. The near part of the doorway or the hole, the mouse hole, is going to be larger. This is taller, and this is going to be a little bit smaller down here. Let me zoom this in so you can see what we're doing. So we're going to do several doors. I'll put 3 doors. Now the near door is going to be larger, and it gets smaller as it moves away. This is called right here, vanishing point perspective. Perspective comes from the Latin word to view or to see, like speck, the word speck. Perspective means to see the illusion of depth. Think of the word inspector, right? To view or to see clues, or spectator, to see or to view an event, or spectacular, to view or see something extraordinary. The word spec is a great. Now watch this. I'm going to slant the top. These doors are going to get smaller as they move away. We're going to use a little of this. Now this gets smaller too. See how wide this is? This gets a little bit smaller, a little bit shorter. Just scribble and sketch. Isn't that fun? Doesn't have to be perfect. Doesn't have to be perfect. Just scribble and sketch. It's coming down here. I'm going to make this one a little bit smaller as it moves away here. That's slanting a little bit too much, so I'll make it a little more vertical. I'm looking at the side of my paper. A little bit smaller back here. Just scribble and sketch it and block it in. Isn't that fine? All right, so you see how it gets smaller, 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 and they get closer together as they move away in the distance. Look at our source again. This is what we want to end up with. I think I'm going to have 3 noses instead of 2. Now, look at this other lesson. Now, this was another one of these lessons I did at Mr. Mark Mondays, my homeschool and my classroom school 1-hour lessons, all right? This is a 1-hour lesson. Now, look at how we put a vanishing point in the middle and all these trees vanishing down here. The road goes back to perspective, the illusion of depth. That's what perspective means. Like this roadway goes off to the vanishing point, gets smaller. The room, everything comes down. The building. See, we're doing this with the holes of the mouse holes. They're getting smaller as they move away toward a vanishing point. We didn't put the vanishing point, but you can see how it would be off here in the distance. All right. Now, let me show you an example of what we're doing in my book here. This is a great book. I hope you guys all get a copy. I hope every family gets 10 copies, right? Give them to all your friends. Thank you. That's my shameless book plug. Yay, buy my drawing books. Thank you for support. I love you all. I love you all. This is an example out of the You Can Draw in 30 Days book of the perspective. Now, let me zoom in to show you. See, remember the Latin root words is the word spec, right? It's in the middle of perspective. Kind of like spectacles, glasses. Glasses used to be called spectacles to view or to see, to help you see. You see how these buildings, they get smaller as they move away. So the word perspective can really, another definition is alignment, the illusion of depth, creating the illusion of near and far. So we have our near door. Now watch the near mouse hole. Let's put the thickness. This will be on the left side of a building. So that's a whole nother chart called the thickness rule. Now for you homeschoolers and you classroom schoolers who are, here, let's put the thickness on the left side of each of these. You classroom schoolers and homeschoolers who are members of my Mark Kistler Live, Mr. Mark Mondays, print those charts up, have those charts ready, tape them to the wall, pin them to the wall with your parents' permission. Look at, go up here to the right. See, I'm going to turn the corner here. See this? This is called direction north, east. For you parents and grandparents and for you older kids, right? You kids at heart. I'm making this lesson for all the kids and all the kids at heart, you adults. If you guys want to join for my Mark Kistler Mondays, it's 10 o'clock in the morning is my mini marshmallow lesson for 8 and under for an hour. 11:15 in the morning on Mondays is live, is put the thickness all the way down, is my intermediate advance is my 11:15. So I'm going to put a wall, a doorway, a hallway back here. So watch this. It goes off to this vanishing point here. Look at this. It gets smaller and smaller. See that? Going uphill. So if you want to sign up for that, I'd love you to sign up. It'd be wonderful. Join my 1,500 students around the world, about in every time zone. Go to markkistlerlive.com and click sign up. I'd love to have you. It'd be great. Now what we do is when you do sign up, I would like you to enable you don't have to, but I'd like you to enable your camera so we split screen it. And I let the students show their artwork. Often during the lesson, you pop up here from kids from China or Russia or Europe or Canada or across the United States, and then I stay on this half and I look at your drawings we all talk about and text back and forth. At the bottom, there's these icons. It's really cool. You can tell me happy face, sad face, medium face. It's really, really neat. I love it, love it, love it. Now, and all you guys who are members, thank you for doing this 15-minute challenge with me. 15 minutes a day for 30 days. Let's ignite your imagination. Now, coming down here, let's look at our guideline. Coming down in direction southwest, from right here, see this line right here? We're going to come down right here. I'm going to about right here. Follow this guideline. I'm just going to come out right here. I'm going to make the first mouse's nose. All right, the first mouse's nose. Now, I think I'm going to draw this. Now, watch this. I'm going to draw the mouse. There's the mouse's nose coming out here. That was my guideline. And then here's the mouse's shiny nose. The end. There's his snout, right? And then this guy out here is going to be right here. I'm going to do it the same angle. It's going to get smaller as it moves away. See this coming out here? It's going to be. I'm even using alignment for the nose. You see, I'm going to put this nose out here. So this guy, you see his nose is going to be a little bit smaller. A little bit smaller. There's his nose. And I'll fix that in a second. Now,
sharpen your pencil, grab some paper, get ready, it's almost time. Mark will show you how to get on the paper what's in your mind. A rocket ship, a pair of shoes, a shooting star, and some kangaroos.
nose back here. I'm going to put his nose up. Now remember, if I'm going too fast, you can watch the posting. I'll post these little 15-minute drawing lessons so that you and your friends can draw them over and over again and practice getting ready for our Mr. Mark Mondays for the full hour, all right? So you can show me your work on the camera. Now, if you want to mail me drawings, I got mail yesterday. I love getting mail. Thank you for sending me a self-addressed stamped envelope. If you mail me your drawings, I would be more than delighted to send you one of these my really cool my artist trading cards. Okay, you have to tell me which one you want, and one per family, please. All right, aren't these fun? If you have more than one child in your family, parents, I'll put the names on the back. I'll put, hi, Sam, Betty, and Sarah, and sign it. Just one per family free. If you'd like to purchase more, I tell you exactly how. And I thank you for supporting me as an artist and a teacher. I appreciate that. For buying some of my art cards. That's so cool. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Be a little collector of my art cards. That would be wonderful. Thank you for support. Thank you for supporting my dream of getting 1 million YouTube subscribers. Subscribe to Mark Kistler Live and drawing this 30-day drawing challenge. Remember, it doesn't matter when you start. Just put some texture here. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to clean this up. Let's get 1 million YouTube subscribers. Subscribe to markkistlerlive.com to take this 30-day challenge. Let's see what happens to your imagination. I think you are going to be so completely amazed with the results. What's going to happen with your imagination? What's going to happen with your creativity and your inspiration? Just think of how you're going to ignite your friends and your family's imagination around you when they see you drawing and thinking and being so wonderfully creative. Here, let's put the fur around. I'm going to put some let's put some whiskers coming out here. Ooh, I like that. I like the little mouse's furry nose. And if you want to, you can have the. I'm going to put his little eye back here. You can see. You can see the edge of his eye. Look at this guy. He's looking out. See? Look at that. Isn't that cool? Then back eye smaller. The back eye smaller. And then draw the pupil. Remember, if I go too fast, don't panic. Don't worry. You can watch the posting later. I'll post this in just about 20 minutes. It'll be posted, and you can watch it, and you can push pause all you need to. Remember to share the link. And if you haven't subscribed yet, be sure to be subscribed to my channel. I want to get 1 million of you artists drawing in 3D. Whee! Awesome. I keep on saying, give me a happy face or sad face, but that's not on this YouTube platform. That's on my Mark Kistler Live, Mr. Mark Mondays platform. I'd love to have you guys sign up. It would be wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Well, good job. Well, now I'm going to continue. Look at that. I put that contrast shadow below here. See how that contrast pops it out? Isn't that wonderful? Let's get that nice and dark down here. This is contrast. Look at how it really makes it stand out. Now back here, let's work on this. Oh, it's looking so cool. Well, the really fun part of this is when you put a shadow. Look, this is probably one of the most important things of this lesson is that shadow coming down here in direction southwest. Now watch this. I'm going to turn my paper. I'm going to put the shadow lines coming down here in direction southeast. See, I even use, let me darken in that doorway. I'm even going to use the direction. Look at this. I'm even going to use this direction of coming down in direction southeast for the shadow. See that? Now I'm going to take my stompy or my finger and I'll smooth that out so it'll be a smoother. You see that fun? Look at that. And then take your pencil and let's put some shadow underneath. I'm having the sun as usual, always coming from up here in this position, coming down. Isn't that funny? I've been stuck in this time warp since I was in second grade. 50 years ago. I've been stuck in time work and my son's been stuck right there, so I'm going to put some scribble shading here. Okay, now let's shade inside, up here inside. It gets lighter. This is curving down, so it's going to get lighter and lighter and lighter. But however, this is a wonderful spot right here. Just a little bit of a contrast, a separation shadow. See, I put a little bit of shadow under there. Isn't that fun? All right, this is looking cool. Now, darken in this nose. Oh, this is so much fun. This is so much fun. Love it, love it, love it. How are you doing? I wonder what day you are on. Send me a drawing. If you want your free artist trading card, that's one of my strings attached. Remember, there's strings attached. You need to send me a drawing one of your drawings. I'll send you one of my drawings, my art cards, if you send me one of your drawings. Is that fair? And I'm going to start putting some of your drawings up on the camera here. I'll make a special YouTube video for all the student artwork. We'll call it maybe student gallery YouTube video. That'll be fun. All right, so let's put the texture on his nose, and let's put the thickness here. Looking cool, you guys. Now let me show you. Let me show you a couple of students' work in this book. The You Can Draw in 30 Days book. I hope you get it. Oh, now here's the thickness. Here's another example of applying thicknesses like we did. The thickness on the top of each of these holes as they move away. Now look at, just like we did the doors, the holes are larger and they get smaller as they move away. All right, that's a really good lesson. And look at this one right here. Look at these contrasts. Look at these holes. See, the student did these horns coming out. This is one student. This is Michelle Prose. She put the thickness on the right side and had the horns blasting that way. Look at this. Will be another lesson we do is the king's trumpets. Now look at this one. Now Marnie Ross, she had the thicknesses on the left side and had the horns going off to the left. That wonderful? So that's on page 148 of the You Can Draw in 30 Days book. This is a wonderful book to get for a whole family to draw during this 30-day process. You can order it online, okay? Let's put that contrast here. Let's define the depth. Oh, I love it. I love it. Now, I just the emails are asking me how you can get that free artist trading card. Go to my website, markkistlerlive.com. Click the contact tab and it tells you all about it, okay? Click the contact tab. And I think it's so cool you guys will start collecting my art cards. I love it. Those are the artist trading cards that I feature at my Comic-Con, my comic convention appearances. And when I go to do my live school assemblies. Isn't that fun? I visited 7,000 schools in the past 37 years. 7,000 schools. I do this. I draw in front of 600, 700 kids at a time. Isn't that a blast? Isn't that great? Right on the camera projecting behind me, and all the kids are sitting drawing. You can see some videos of this. You go to my website, click it. It's really cool. You see the kids screaming and drawing. Yahoo! Really cool. Now, dark down here, and it get lighter as it comes down. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. The biggest group I've ever had, I was in Australia. I can't stop you guys. Look at this. 17 minutes. Oh, I'm trying to keep these to 15 minutes. I just can't. It seems to be an impossibility. I should just say my 20-minute videos, right? All right. It's good to have a goal, right? My biggest group, Australia, had 5,000 kids in Sydney, Australia, drawing with me in the stadium. Behind me, the dolphins were jumping. And after I finished my drawing demonstration in the arena, it was at SeaWorld. It's actually at Surfers Paradise, north of Sydney. And you folks in Australia that are watching, so I'm getting lots of email from Australia. You guys know what I'm talking about, that big dolphin arena. Well, I had five that it was full of kids and parents. Now look, I'm putting a shadow. I'm gonna for this one right here. So I'm gonna put the guideline, and then I'm gonna draw the shadow. Darken in the shadow. This shadow's going up, so you won't see much of it. Maybe you'll see just a little bit over here of that shadow way back there, that guy going up. Isn't that fun? I love it. Now put this, blend it. Now if you want to, you can put a texture in the back. You can put brick walls back here. You can put a wood wall. This is called the mouse hole. Or we could say 3 mice in the hole. Look at that. I blend it. You know what? I want to give the whole. Let's do that. Let's give the whole mouse. Use your finger if you want. Let's give the whole mouse a tone. Blend it, and we'll give this out. Oh, I like that. I love it. That is so fun. I can't stop, but I need to stop. That is so cool. I love it. I love it. All right. Well, hey guys, thanks for drawing with me. Remember, check out the Mr. Mark Mondays. Go to markkistlerlive.com and look, you parents and you older adult kids at heart. I'd love you guys to sign up too. Check it out. It's $49 for the year. It's a wonderful special. It's half off. Thanks for drawing with me. You guys did fantastic. fantastic, and I'll see you on the next drawing lesson. You guys did great. Bye, everybody.
Sharpen your pencil, grab some paper, get ready, it's almost time. Mark will show you how to get on the paper what's in your mind. A rocket ship, a pair of shoes, a shooting star, and some kangaroos.
Have you enjoyed drawing today? Want to continue the fun? Head over to draw3d.com and join now.
Pencil